Hi, we are Patsy Little, Myrtle Lewin, and myself, June Newmark, organizers of the AA Great Big Recycling Event, which the AA Greening Group hosts both fall and spring. Thank you so much, everyone who brought stuff to the AA on Sunday, November 5th.
As you know, the AA has been sponsoring and hosting a quarterly blood drive for years. And for many of those years, Gail Solomon has been coordinating it. So when the Greening Group asked Gail about twinning the Great Big Recycling event with the blood drive, she didn't even hesitate. She said, great, we can do 2 mitzvahs at one time. So last Sunday, we collected 75 pints of blood, and we filled a large pickup truck and 2 cars with hard to recycle items that now will not go into any landfill. Several of our blood drivers even expressed an interest in helping out and participating maybe in some other way with the Great Big Recycling event.
So in addition to recycling, there is also reusing. And 3 items that were brought from various congregants will be reused. The first is 2 big bags of athletic shoes in very good condition. These were taken to REI, where they will be distributed among those who could use them. Secondly, a large bag, maybe 50 prescription bottles, were taken to Lifeline, which is a pet shelter, and they will be used for distributing pet medications. And finally, there were 2 bags of interesting books that were brought, and those were taken to the library, where people can buy them at a nominal fee.
Part of the purpose of the Great Big Recycling event is to be able to recycle stuff that is generated right here at the AA, including the Ahavath preschool. Stuff that certainly does not belong in a landfill. Chris Carr and his crew, Ken Johnson and Wesley Coney, coordinate with us, and they've done this for years, to save these items for the Great Big Recycling events. So in addition to a lot of styrofoam packaging, which arrives almost daily, both here and at Ahavath, with deliveries, we accumulate a large quantity of electronics, and these long fluorescent light tubes, these 6-foot-long tubes, that really need to be very carefully recycled. And we carry these all to Charm, and this was a super successful attempt to do that. We also gave the Ahavath Learning Center a large supply of plastic shopping bags. Why? Well, you know, we all know these little plastic shopping bags that we pick up at a Kroger or a Publix, which we really probably should be using our canvas bags for. But we got a huge supply of these, and little kids make a lot of mess. So these kids at Ahavath, they get mud on their clothes and worse, and their clothes then get sort of stripped and packed away and go home in these plastic bags. This is a wonderful way to reuse, repurpose, rather than just sending to recycling.
Well, we're going to pair up with the blood drive again on May 5th. And we hope you all will continue to show such great participation and support. In the meantime, as Rabbi Rosenthal suggested in his September 23rd sermon, find a place in your home where you can gather hard to recycle items. You know, the styrofoam that packed your lovely new TV. I don't know if you knew this, but it can be made into home insulation. Or your defunct earphones. They can be stripped of their parts and recycled also. So we hope that you will continue to support the Great Big Recycling event.
Finally, we really want to practice this principle of Ba'al Tashchit, which means do not be wasteful. It's in the Torah and somewhere in Deuteronomy. The Great Big Recycling event is one way that we can, as a community, practice this idea. So we hope to encourage you to be more mindful of the waste that you generate and to share in our efforts. Your ideas are always welcome. Thank you.